Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Help support my channel. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers pretty much as soon as possible. So then I go live streaming because YouTube policy, they won't let me go live until I have 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to all the folks out there that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet, please take this moment now with helping me. Click subscribe. Next, click the bell. And next, click all. This helps you receive a notification when I post my next videos. Plus, click the thumbs up button and every time you watch my videos. If you got value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on either my Patreon or PayPal links. If you join my Patreon page, then you'll get early access to these videos 24 hours before they're posted on the YouTube and lots more. If you prefer just leaving a small tip, click on PayPal. Either way, then you get that warm sense of satisfaction years down the line knowing that you helped me become a successful YouTuber. Wednesday, June 15th, 7:51 p.m. New York time. Let's get right into it. Technology stocks. The sector that had the strongest growth over the past many years, is now getting smacked down like the hardest. Inside the technology sector, there's several industries, and I'll go over those. I'll cover like 6 of them, and 6 of those I'll cover several stocks within each, the big popular ones. All right, first we'll look at the communications equipment industry within the technology. This one is Juliet November Papa Romeo, Jupiter Networks, and we're looking at the weekly time frames. Each candle's a week. Since it's Wednesday, already done, we're already halfway past the week. Look at that small trading range. It's a tiny little green candle. Yep, there's the high for the year. Already at the low and small trading range. So be considering what may happen here. If we close green, if we close back inside this range, that could be good. To me, a demand. So maybe the hard flush washout already occurred for this one. I don't know. Time will tell. But it's very interesting. We had a huge tail there showing demand there. We had that retracement. That one filled to go in there. And now we have the small trading range. I would watch this one cautiously. Let's start doing a top down on it. So we'll leave that there. Cisco, Charlie Sierra, Charlie Oscar. Yep. Same things. Look at that small trading range already. And this huge candle all the way back there in those weeks broke that yellow horizontal line, which is a swing low from a long duration. That was the low of last year. It took it out, closed below it. See that little red body closed below it. Let's remove that. And since then, the bottom of these are showing demand, buyers stepping in there. That's interesting. Again, somebody must have think this is the price level for some reason to want to be accumulating it. Again, they could be wrong and they could still go lower. And look at the midpoint I labeled there. So you can see here, it's a consolidation. Again, I would look at these at the faster time frames, compare them in depth and the higher time frames as well to the monthly. See if they're more under accumulation. Might be the opportunity to start investing in these. If so, Charlie Alpha Lima X-ray, consolidation, step down, consolidation, lower, and again, small trading range. Okay, look at that. Bunch of buyers stepped in there in the past. Wow, interesting. Communications equipment. Opportunities may be in these. Next one, Echo Romeo India Charlie. That Eric's, same thing. Very interesting. Where it is a consolidation phase down here. Let's label that. There we go. So let's just show you on the, keep it on the weekly. Looking at volume, part of it. So this low here, and this made even lower low, which is a low 729. This low here, well, let's go from here. You had 37 million here, and a new low, 46 million. So it went down a more low. That's bad. And then you went up here, 28 million. We're here, 37, 36, 28. So it went up on less volume. And then the flush down here, 33 million. So here was down on more volume, and here was down less volume. Again, the current week's not done. Still, huge volume, huge volume. Next one, November Oscar Kilo, the Kia. A lot of whipsaw, but again, they're at the bottom, and they're showing buyers stepping in here. Again, they could be wrong, and they could have further wash off, flush. India, November Sierra Golf, new low for the year. Already determined that one is worse. Yep. Okay, let's go on to the next. Communication hardware. Lima Oscar Golf India. Nope, new low. Already broke below that staircase. Really bad shape. Hotel Papa Quebec. Yep. Interesting right there. Again, in this gray zone I labeled as the demand zone where buyers have been. Let's put a little arrow there, say this occurs in the future. Delta, Echo, Lima, Lima, Dell Computer. They often have huge contracts with the governments, states, federal governments. So that's one big source for them to have income. Yeah, look at that. Already gapped down. This was consolidation, gapped down. Let's go back here. This big candle, I drew this Fibonacci, which is these lines. And this green candle went up just shy of testing that 50%. The red candle did go and test 50% of that big body. Filled the close and it rejected it. Huge sell-off. Huge, really bad. Must have been some time since I've been in here looking at these. So that was a big wash out. And that was a good opportunity to look for a trade short. Let's remove that. Then it continued going lower. New low for the year down here. Big tail on the bottom. That's what big tail on the top. And then made a higher high, higher low. That's good. Ran up. Look at that. That big tail rejected the midpoint here. Not surprised. And now 2 inside candles are broke below. That's not good. Yeah. Whiskey Delta Charlie, Western Digital, also a huge gap down. So right away, I'm already seeing in the technology sector, and this being the computer hardware industry of the sector, look, they're gapping down. Several of these, not good. And also there's a midpoint. We tested it. Rejected closing above it most of the time. And wrote off hard. Yep, makes sense. Let's update this. Oops, split that out a little bit more. Worked out well. Oops, extend it out one more. Okay. Bad shape these are in. Sierra Tango X-Ray, Seagate Technology. Yep, also gapped down. Made a new low for the year. Not looking good at this industry. Alpha November Echo Tango, another gap down, new low. Wow, bad shape. Well, that's computer hardware. So past that being bullish, because several of them making new lows for the year. Not good. Wow, a lot of them gap down. Yep, look at that. Not good. Now let's look at the industry of internet content and information. Sierra November Alpha Papa, Snap, new low for the year. That's not good. Zulu Gav, Zillow Group, new low for the year. Yeah, look at that. Huge consolidation. Distribution, more sellers, broke down, huge consolidation, lower. So in this grid, I used to have another stock. I had to replace it because that stock got delisted because it got bought up by another company. So in here, I used to have Grub, G-R-U-B, Grub. You could read up on what happened. It merged, like I said. So I replaced it with Zillow. That happens sometimes. Pinterest, Papa India November Sierra. Well, you see here again, consolidation, breakdown, consolidation, breakdown. Let's zoom in. It's really struggling this year. Yep. I wouldn't have confidence going this one yet. No. Tango Whiskey, Tango Romeo, Twitter, all over the place for the year. Beginning of the year is near the lows, mid-year went up, and now it's retracing back again. So midpoint there, demand zone, midpoint there. This is an acceleration phase. Did very well, several trades, bullish and bearish. I've shared my Patreon members for the level 2s and higher, and they were all winners. Very nice. I like it. If they were using options, advanced strategies, or gave us 70% chance of winning, and they worked out fine. Golf Romeo, Papa November. Yeah. Oof. So consolidation, breakdown, consolidation. Look at these little candles, small, tiny bodies, small trading ranges, small tails. Those are dodgies, and they're on top of this consolidation. That's distribution. Institutional money selling. Opportunities to trade short. Yeah. I often explain that very well, what's going on here. So that's an opportunity to trade bearish. One might consider doing bear call spreads up here, making monthly income, or do short aggressive. Trader might buy puts down here, and then they hope it gaps down, those go up, where that's higher risk. It could win big, but has a much higher risk. We're doing bear call spreads up here with options, much better chance to be successful. Let's put this here. So when I come back later, we'll see. I'm going to look at that myself later too as an opportunity. Sierra Sierra Tango Kilo, new low for the year. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Let's look at least quickly. And when you look at several stocks in the same industry, new low for the year, new low for the year, new low for the year. Yeah, distribution. So again, this helps confirm that overall in this industry, they're bearish. We know the sector's bearish. So this has a higher prior or higher, I would say, return on investment of going further down. So the next, I got to learn that better word. All right, into the semiconductor. India November, Tango Charlie, Intel, gap down, new low for the year. November Victor Delta Alpha, new low for the year. Alpha Sierra Mike Lima, new low for the year. That's not looking good. Alpha Victor Golf Oscar, it did gap down, but it's not a new low yet. Tango X-Ray November, Texas Instrument, new low for the year, gap down also. Wow. And Lima Romeo Charlie X-Ray also gap down, but it's not a new low for the year. Let's go look at some more of these, because I have 2 of them listed. The semiconductor. Again, this is all technology sector, but the industry here is the semiconductor. Already looked at 6, so let's look at another 6. Alpha Mike, Alpha Tango, gap down. Alpha Delta India, gap down. Whiskey Oscar Lima Foxtrot, gap down and new low. AMD Alpha Mike Delta, gap down, but it's not a new low. Oh, this industry is terrible, semiconductors. Mike Uniform, gap down, new low for the year. Qualcomm, Quebec, Charlie Oscar Mike, gap down. Terrible. So let's go into the software application. Sierra Hotel Oscar Papa, new low for the year. Oh, that's bad. Charlie Romeo, Salesforce. Yeah, let's zoom out. So this yellow line has been acting as demand zone. I'll go out even further. Go 5 years. In the past, it was acting, like I said, resistance, supply, demand, and massive decline for the beginning of the year. It's in bad shape. Bad shape. I'm going to leave it here. This yellow horizontal line. Look at gap down just so I know. India November Tango Uniform, also gap down. Alpha Delta Sierra Kilo Autodesk. Gap down, new low for the year. Bad shape, really bad shape. All the way from $344. Well, that was last year's high. This year's high was here of $284.96, but rounded off, say $285 down to 170 and some change. Yeah. Whiskey Delta Alpha Yankee, new low for the year. Romeo November Tango, new low for the year. Oof, really bad. Let's look at some more of these software applications. Right off the bat, looking at the software, it reminds me of the hardware from 1999 that had a super run up into 2000, where they did the same kind of thing. Yep. On the fundamentals and technicals. So I'm not surprised seeing these software applications doing the same outcome as the 2000. Charlie Oscar Uniform Papa, new low for the year. Hotel Uniform Bravo Sierra, new low for the year. Alpha Victor Lima Romeo, new low for the year. Inside this prior, let's zoom out. So how far we gotta go back? Yep, all the way back there. Inside candles consolidation, that was a demand zone. And now we're in that demand zone right now. That's with Alpha Victor Lima Romeo. Seems some buyers stepping in here. So let's put this here, see what happens when I come back to it. Leave that arrow there. Uber, Uniform Bravo Echo Romeo. Yep, Uniform Bravo Echo Romeo. New low for the year. Shameful. Okay. There we go. That was a swing low, and we took it out. We took out a vengeance, huge move down there. Has that yellow horizontal line. Wow. Lima Yankee Foxtrot Tango lift, new low for the year. Charlie Oscar India November coin. Yep. Lower low, lower high, almost at the low of the year. That's not good. Remember, this did a stock IPO last year. Stock IPO last year as well. It's a cryptocurrency exchange. It's like a casino. They're not supposed to lose money. Supposed to have a good business model. Yep. You don't see the other exchanges losing money. The New York Stock Exchange, the Nasdaq Stock Exchange, the futures, CME, CBOE. No. So reminds me of a story of a person that was invested in casinos, real casinos in the East Coast, and filed bankruptcy, was making money. That person became an actor, became a politician. Yep. So again, some people really know how to do the total inverse, what was known to be in industries. Not the best. Yep. Bad leadership. Okay. Really filled there. We'll see what happens to the Coinbase, because some people thought this was the best leadership to become. Why? Because it was a cryptocurrency exchange that went public on the stock market. And apparently they are very transparent and giving a lot of information, because to go on the stock exchange, you have to be very transparent and release a lot of information. Well, you know, it was a pump and dump, just like cryptocurrency, much of it, pump and dump. Yeah, that's not good. And let's look at software infrastructure. Oscar Romeo Charlie Lima, new low for the year. Mike Sierra Foxtrot Tango Microsoft, new low for the year. Bravo Bravo BlackBerry, yep, near the low of the year, not good. Look at this, a lot of these are coming down to $5. Go back and watch this video. The ones that get $5 or lower typically receive a letter from the exchange, say they got to get their stock higher, or they could get risk getting delisted. Yep, delisted, taken off the exchange and go down to different exchanges such as over the counter. Alpha Delta Bravo Echo Adobe, gap down, woof, too low for the year. H-O-O-D, Hood, H-O-O-D, Hotel Oscar Oscar Delta. A broker, yep, a stockbroker, an app. They did an IPO last year, just like Coinbase. New low for the year. Pitiful. Yep. I don't use the broker. I personally communicate with them. And yeah, spoke to them, asked them questions years ago before they were on the stock market, and found out what kind of business model they were doing. And I was like, that's a bad business model. Yep. And thank goodness I didn't invest in them. Wow. Shameful. November, Echo Tango, new low for the year. Bad shape. Oh, that's it. We did a lot of it. And most of them are looking in bad shape. Many of them are near the lows of the year, trending down hard. So that's the outcome of the current sector of technology, with several industries inside of how bad they are. Yep. There's still other opportunities for good investments in the markets. And it doesn't have to be just stocks. Yep. There's also commodities. Many thanks for watching.